Now Rich tentatively steps onto that soaking wet climbing wall. Come on, Rich. This is your moment. The weight of all that freezing water is testing to nerves and body. I'd say breathe, Rich, but probably not now. Rich steadies himself for the spinner. Makes the leap and manages to cling on. But don't forget, now the longer he stays on, the dizzier he'll get, so he can't afford to hang around for long. He's just misjudged that jump! He doesn't quite land cleanly and rolls straight off and into the water, and that puts him straight into trouble. Because that means he'll have to go back to the start of the spinner and try again and lose precious time. Another chance for Rich to jump. This time he's not lingering around. He's straight off. Now he's got to compose himself for the roller beam, but keep the speed up. He makes his move and clears it. Just 2 trampolines stand between him now and the finish podium. He's got no time to waste. He knows it. Throws himself from one to the next. He's got a final leap. And he's done it! Rich has literally completed the wipeout zone. But will that be fast enough to win him the 10 Gs? Rich started well enough with the help of gravity, but he was quickly getting slowed down by the obstacles. The wipeout zone literally has Rich over a barrel, and then his cautious approach to the climbing wall, whilst admirable for health and safety reasons, did cost him valuable seconds, as did 2 attempts at the spinner. But he got there in the end, and he sets the target time of 3 minutes and 9 seconds.
Rich, how was that for you?
I fell off the thing. That was exhausting. Very exhausting. Especially when you get all the water in your face coming back up.
Well, you were doing so well. You were grease lightning all the way, but you lost it a little bit on the spinner. What happened to you?
I wasn't expecting it to go so fast. It just flew me right off.
Okay, so Rich has staked his claim for tonight's title and cash prize. But next to take on the wipeout zone is handsome Ollie. He's shown his strength by being our last man standing in the sweeper. Can he build on that success just when it matters? None of the finalists get to watch, so Ollie has no idea of Rich's time. And he's out of the ring and swimming for the barrel roll. One mistimed jump here will be all it takes. But Ollie's obviously played a lot of arcade games because he's quicker than Rich on the barrel roll. Next, it's onto the wall. And that's no problem for Ollie either. Looks like Indiana Jones up there. He is ahead of Rich at this point, but he cannot get complacent. One big mistake could cost him the lead. The leap to the spinner now, he's on safely. But it's more important how you get off. And he's done that quickly as well and stayed on. Incredible stuff. Ollie steadies himself for the rolling beam. And just shrugs it off. This is an incredible time. Final obstacles now, the launch pads. Oh no! That's his mistake! Overshot the first launch pad. That could be costly for Ollie. Now he's got to climb back up and try again. He's lost time already. Now taking each launch pad one at a time. It takes longer, but it's safe. Building up momentum for the final leap onto the final launch pad. Now finally to clear this leap to the podium. He's done it! Ollie's near flawless trek across the course has practically halved the benchmark. Now an incredible 1 minute 48 seconds. No wonder he sounds happy. The only thing that slowed down Oliver was the first launch pad where he overbalanced. But that was followed by a strong finish. And Ollie's going to take some beating.
How was that for you?
It was excellent fun, absolutely excellent.
How did you
Awesome.
do?
I don't know, maybe quick. If someone does it straight, then they'll beat me, I guess.
You did falter a little bit, though. I mean, your balance kind of got the better of you. What happened over there on the...
I guess it was a bit of nerves and just wobbly legs, I guess. But I got there in the end.
So, our last finalist, Thomas, has screamed his way through every obstacle to reach this final. But will he have the last laugh by beating what was an incredible run from Ollie? Let's find out. Remember, Thomas has no idea how the other finalists have fared. It's just him versus the course. Thomas's long legs will be useful in the barrel roll. Thomas still on a par with Ollie's time, but he's still got the spinner ahead of him. Almost looks like he's taking it easy across the wall, but he's making good time. It's just very controlled. Getting this jump right will be crucial if Thomas is going to beat Ollie's time. Remember, 10 grand is still in sight right now. Well, he's on. He's got to get off. He must make it on this pass. Make that leap. Oh, and he so nearly made that landing. What a time to fall off. Has that cost him the title and the cash prize? Thomas just slips off at the last minute, costing him vital seconds. This is Thomas's second attempt at a landing now. Will he hang on this time? It's close, but he does it. Onto the rolling beam. He needs to fly through these obstacles now. Digs deep. Great determination and concentration. The final leap. Hits the podium. But it's not good enough to beat Oliver. And you can see he's angry with himself. It all started so well for Thomas, but that single mistake jumping off the spinner was all that was needed to hand handsome Ollie tonight's title and cash prize.
I can tell you right now, Thomas, you've been very excitable, you've been very determined all the way through this course. But unfortunately, it just wasn't good enough because Oliver, yours was the quickest time and you are the total Wipeout winner!
Ollie's magnificent run was just too much for the other finalists on the night. And the 26-year-old kite surfer from Brighton becomes our very first total Wipeout champion. So poor old Rich must literally go home empty-handed, while Thomas regrets that costly slip. I hope that trophy's rust-proof. It's got to last the rest of the series. So we have a winner. It is Ollie. Congratulations. And I've still no idea how you make a living out of kite surfing. Anyway, join us next week when you can expect some more of this. And spills like this. That's gotta hurt. See you then.
Well, if you thought that was a challenge, Andrew Lloyd Webber's convinced we can win the Eurovision Song Contest. Your country needs you next. And Total Wipeout returns next Saturday, a bit earlier though, at 10 to 6 here on BBC One.